Tectonic Titan Kid. Shaking the world. In the heart of a bustling metropolis, lived a 15-year-old boy named Leo. On the surface, Leo was just like any other teenager, awkward, quiet, and often overshadowed by the louder kids in school. But beneath his humble exterior, he carried a secret. Leo had the power to manipulate the Earth's tectonic plates, a gift inherited from his ancestors, an ancient line of protectors who could command the very ground beneath their feet. He was known as the Tectonic Titan Kid. Leo discovered his powers by accident when he was only 12. A bully at school had cornered him, pushing him against the brick wall of the schoolyard. In a moment of fear and anger, Leo stomped the ground, and the earth beneath the bully's feet cracked open, swallowing him into a shallow fissure before closing back up. The bully was unharmed but terrified, and Leo ran away, unsure of what had just happened. Since then, Leo had learned to control his abilities in secret, practicing late at night in abandoned construction sites and open fields. He could shift entire fault lines with a flick of his wrist, summon earthquakes by clenching his fist, and create deep fissures in the ground with just a thought. His powers were connected to his emotions, and controlling them required immense focus. One day, disaster struck the city. A group of powerful criminals known as the Rift Lords had taken over the central bank. Armed with advanced technology, they had placed seismic generators around the city, threatening to trigger massive earthquakes if their demands weren't met. The authorities were powerless, and panic gripped the city as aftershocks from the devices rattled the streets. Watching the chaos unfold on the news, Leo knew it was time to step up. He couldn't hide anymore. Donning a simple mask and hoodie, he snuck out of his house and made his way toward the center of the city. As he neared the bank, the ground trembled beneath his feet. The seismic generators were starting to destabilize the city's tectonic plates. Leo could feel it. The earth spoke to him through vibrations only he could sense. The Rift Lords were causing unnatural imbalances, and if they weren't stopped, the city would collapse into a sinkhole. With every step, Leo's confidence grew. He approached the bank, feeling the tectonic shifts in the ground beneath. The lead villain, Drive Crag, stood at the top of the bank's stairs, his seismic staff glowing with energy. "Who are you supposed to be?" Crag sneered. Leo clenched his fists. "I'm the one who's going to stop you." Crag laughed, pointing his staff at Leo. "You, a kid, you don't stand a chance." But Leo wasn't just any kid. He stomped the ground, sending a massive tremor that cracked the pavement beneath Crag's feet. The villain staggered, barely able to keep his balance. "What? How? I can do more than you think," Leo said, and with a wave of his hand, the ground in front of him split open, creating a massive fissure. Two of Crag's henchmen stumbled and fell into the chasm, disappearing from sight. The fight was on. Leo ducked as Crag sent a shockwave toward him, but he countered by manipulating the plates beneath the city. He raised a section of the street, creating a massive barrier that blocked the incoming attack. With another motion, he caused the earth beneath the remaining generators to shift, breaking the devices apart one by one. "Doctor." Crag's smirk vanished. "You're not supposed to have that power," he shouted, raising his staff for a final blow. But Leo was faster. He slammed both hands into the ground, and the earth responded with a massive quake. The entire street shook violently, and the building behind Crag crumbled into dust. Crag stumbled, his staff powerless as the ground beneath him opened up into a yawning abyss. He tried to steady himself, but Leo was in full control now. With one final gesture, he closed the fissure, trapping Crag and his remaining henchmen underground, where they would be held until the authorities arrived. The city quieted as the earthquake subsided, the threat gone. Leo stood alone in the center of the destruction, his breath heavy but controlled. For the first time, he didn't feel scared of his powers. He had saved the city, and though no one knew who he was, Leo felt a deep sense of pride. He may have been just a kid, but the earth itself was his ally. As the Tectonic Titan Kid, he had the power to shake the world, or protect it. And from that day on, whenever the ground trembled in the city, people whispered about the mysterious hero who could command the earth itself.
Tectonic Titan Kid, yeah, I'm shaking the world. Street trap anthem. I'm the Tectonic Titan Kid, I'm shaking the ground. Make the earth split open when the enemies surround. From the fault lines to the quake, yeah, I bring the heat. Ain't no villain out here that can take my seat. I'm the kid with the powers the world I'm from. Tectonic Titan Kid, I'm shaking the world. Came from the bottom, then you know I rose quick. Earth beneath my feet, I control it with a flick. Vicious in the street when I'm stepping on the block. Make them fall deep and the tremors never stop. From 12 years old, had to keep it real tight. Now I shift plates when the villains wanna fight. Dr. Crag in the bank thought he had control, but I cracked the ground open, swallowed up his soul. Earthquake flow, I don't need no strap. Tectonic Titan kid, all I do is clap. One stop, two shifts, they can't run back. I make the whole city move, no time for cap. I'm the Tectonic Titan, yeah, I'm shaking the ground. Make the earth split up when the enemy surround. From the fault lines to the quake, yeah, I bring the heat. Ain't no villain out here that can take my seat. I'm the kid with the power, watch the world unfurl. Tectonic Titan kid, I'm shaking the world. With lords in the city, they thought they was tough, but I flipped the whole street, now they're stuck in the rough. I don't need no team, I got earth on my side. Shifted continents, homie, now there's nowhere to hide. Got the quake in my veins, feel the tremors inside. Watch them fall through the cracks while I surf on the ride. Leo from the block, and now I'm world renowned. Cause when the Titan starts, I'm tearing cities down. Seismic shifts, I control that vibe. Make the ground break, let the enemy slide. No escape when I shake, I'm the kid on fire. Fishes crack open, you gon' feel that vibe. I'm the Tectonic Titan, yeah, I'm shaking the ground. Make the earth split open when the enemy's surround. From the fault lines to the quake, yeah, I bring the heat. Ain't no villain out here that can take my seat. I'm the kid with the power, watch the world unfurl. Tectonic Titan kid, I'm shaking the world. Plate shift, I'm lifting the city on high. Seismic roar, yeah, you know the limit's the sky. Tectonic waves got 'em falling below. Underground kings, but I'm running the show. I'm the kid, moving mountains with ease. Crushing all my enemies like the quake beneath the seas. Power in my hands, they can feel it when I land. Tectonic Titan kid, yeah, I'm taking a stand. I'm the Tectonic Titan, yeah, I'm shaking the ground. Make the earth split open when the enemy's around. From the fault lines to the quake, yeah, I bring the heat. Ain't no villain out here that can take my seat. I'm the kid with the power, watch the world unfurl. Tectonic Titan kid, I'm shaking the world. Quakes in my step, the earth at my feet. Tect. I'm the kid with the power, watch the world unfurl. Tectonic Titan kid, I'm shaking the world. Quakes in my step, the earth at my feet. Tect. I'm the Tectonic Titan king. You don't know what I'm shaking the world. With the earth split open when the villain and the end of villain out here taking the ground. The kid with the power, watch the world unfurl. Tectonic Titan kid, I'm shaking the world. Plate shift, I'm lifting the city on high. Seismic roar, yeah, you know the limit's the sky. Tectonic waves, now I'm running the love. I'm the kid.